You better get a move on.
Excuse me, Paladin Vance?
You ready to move out?
Ready.
Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind. We'll take this out. Follow me. Arcjet is a short hike to the west. If we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting Cambridge. Traveling this far from the police station is a risk, but getting that transmitter up and running needs to be our top priority. If it was up to me, I'd relocate my team. But Scribe Halen detected some disturbing energy readings in the area that need to be investigated. We don't know much about them, except that they're short-lived and broadcast on a frequency only attainable with a high level of technology. We're concerned that whoever or whatever is creating those energy readings might be a potential threat. So
Dance?
pick up the pace. Time's wasting.
We're splitting all that.
It might surprise you to learn that my recon team isn't the first to visit the Commonwealth. Over the last 7 years, 2 other teams were sent here by the Brotherhood to gather technology. The first team's mission was a huge success. They came back with crates full of pre-war artifacts and historical documents. The second wasn't so fortunate.
Heads up.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
And they haven't been heard from since. As far as my team goes, we've lost 4 good men to this godforsaken people. We may have a bounty.
What was that?
Mistake you'll ever make.
Stay safe out there.
The hell?
Heads up.
Yeah, sure. I'll trade with you.
This is Radio Freedom. Broadcasting all day, all night. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Alright, let's go. Okay, that makes sense. We just gotta go in.
It was corporations like this that put the last nail in the coffin for mankind. They exploited it.
If that happens, just go in. Because you don't need to follow him. Just go in, clear yourself. It is hard by yourself, but a companion or a robot companion. No need to worry. This mission's not. It's not so. Well, that's a pulse grenade.
Nice work.
Movement detect you must be terminated.
Like I said, it's not hard.
Have fun.
This place is a mess, but I still see a few pieces of salvage that the
This
Brotherhood
is
might be
Radio
interested
Freedom,
in. After we're done
broadcasting
here,
all
I'll have to
day,
mark
all
this
across
place
the
for sweep and
Commonwealth.
retrieve.
Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Okay, that's not helpful.
Sensor reading detected.
Is someone present?
Hello?
Ah, fire!
They're here! Over here!
Your termination is inevitable.
This shouldn't take long. That's how we do things around here.
Mental alerts.
I regret any suffering you may incur.
He's a little bit crispy, but whatever. So I'm gonna pick up the ammo for this thing because I'm gonna use this weapon because this is. I'm gonna use this weapon. I'm gonna pick up the ammo.
Got it.
But can you do it blindfolded?
Now I gotta remember the way up. This is kind of hard to do without pausing it.
It's 5 a.m. This
Leading
is
you.
Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
That's it. That's it.
This is
Yes.
broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report.
Grady, hurry up.
Here for updates.
Yes.
That's the science.
You're too
Time to die! That's what I call a confirmed kill. Pretty sure play your cards right, we stand to make a whole lot of money.
nothing to report. Stay safe.
This feels weird without Paladin just running around. This feels weird. Why does this feel so weird without? Okay, he's gonna leave again. Don't ignore him.
Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Okay, nothing happens here.
I'm through.
Engine core power restored. Thermal engine fueled. Primed
Brady?
and standing by for your command.
Get in here. Bird!
Command accepted. Commencing 5-second countdown. Sensors on. My 4. Movement 3. 2. 1.
Burn.
Engine firing. Nothing more.
Oh, there they go.
Test firing completed with an efficiency rating of 96.7%.
There they go. They're all dead. Ooh, there's a better version. I have a better one.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Going down. Going up.
What's that?
Detected.
Engaging.
Actuator damaged.
Damaging valuable intellectual property. You must be terrified.
Hey,
Bree.
Look alive.
hey, I never got a chance to properly thank you for helping me take out Winlock and Barnes.
Safe out there, everyone.
It wasn't a problem.
Are you kidding? You stuck your neck out for me. And I don't forget I mean, things like that.
Hey, you stopped yourself from cursing again. Why do you keep doing that?
Yeah, I figured you'd ask me about this sooner or later. It's not about you, it's about a promise I made. When I left the Capital Wasteland, I didn't just leave little Lamplight behind. I left my family behind. Had a beautiful wife named Lucy, and a son we named Duncan. He's the one I made my promise to. The promise to clean up my act and to be a better person. I guess that sounds pretty stupid coming from a guy who shoots people for a living.
I don't know what to say.
Sure you do. You want to tell me how cruel it was to leave them behind? My son, he's sick. I don't know what's wrong with him. One day he's playing out in the fields behind our farm. The next he took a fever and these blue boils popped up all over his body. Last I saw, he was almost too weak to walk. I didn't dare ask him to come with me. Honestly, I don't know how much longer he's going to last.
Sit down.
There must be something we can do.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Sit down.
A few months before we met, I bumped into a guy named Sinclair who
Down.
claimed his buddy caught some kind of disease. I thought he was wasting my time until he said his partner broke out in blue boils. They dug up information about a cure at a place called MedTech Research. They even managed to grab the building's lockdown security codes. Unfortunately, Sinclair's buddy died before they were able to break into the facility. I mean, there's no way that's a coincidence, right? MedTech has to be the place.
Don't give up hope. If there's a cure, we'll find it.
Thanks, partner. I'll put MedTech Research on your map. When you're ready, just take us out there. I have all the codes we need to get through their security. What you're doing, no one's ever cared that much about me before. even if it takes me the rest of my life. I'll repay this debt to you. I swear it.
Greedy.
Well, you're not going to need that stuff anymore.
There we go. This will definitely fix him.
Paladin dance.
Keep the noise down.
No, I wonder. I'm not just farming because I feel like it.
Going up.
I'll say, am I shooting blanks or something?
Bunker looks clear. Let's move out. Where do you think you're going? We have a lot to discuss.
Excuse me, Paladin dance?
Well, that could have gone smoother, but mission accomplished.
Smoother? I thought we did fine.
That sweep was sloppy. We were caught unprepared more than once, which is unacceptable. However, your extra gun gave us the edge we needed. I'm not certain I could have accomplished the mission alone.
I thought we worked well as a team.
Agreed. It's a refreshing change to work with a civilian who can follow orders properly. That being said, I believe we have two important matters to discuss. First and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep-range transmitter, I'd like to compensate you for your assistance during this operation. I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own personal modification of the standard Brotherhood laser rifle. May it serve you well in battle.
Ah, yes, the righteous authority.
That isn't necessary.
I insist you keep it. The Brotherhood believes in paying all of its debts. Now, as far as the second matter goes, I wanted to make you a proposal. We had a lot thrown at us back there. Our op could have ended in disaster, but you kept your cool and handled it like a soldier. There's no doubt in my mind that you've got what it takes. When we met at the police station, you told me you wanted to join the Brotherhood of Steel. Is that something you're still willing to do? Or should we just say our goodbyes?
I'd be honored to join.
I suppose it couldn't hurt to let these guys back us up once in a while.
That's what I wanted to hear. Meet me back at the police station, and we'll discuss the details.
Yep, I have this. Oh my god, the sound difference. Sound difference. Oh, that's gamma ray too. You're on fire, McCree. Do something. Post grenade. Post grenade. Oh, shut up.
Paladin dance.
Report back to the police station. I'll be there soon. Just need to survey the area for technology. Report back to the police station. I'll be there soon. Just need to...
Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Survey the area for technology.
Halen and Dance. Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Halen, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. He shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think he has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Thanks. I promise not to let you down.
You don't have to prove anything else to me. Getting that transmitter was enough.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
I don't have to prove anything to you.
Yeah, you do. You need to prove that you aren't gonna put a round in my back the minute I turn around.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army, and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
Don't worry. I've spent time in the military.
Perfect. Then there's no need to give you a long lecture, so I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxson, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
Thank you.
Thanks aren't necessary. Just continue excelling at your duties, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
He doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes,
I
defeat
wish
is
I could say
unacceptable
Ad Victoriam.
because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to the Pridwin. However, if you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
Scribe Halen?
Reese still giving you the cold shoulder?
I give up trying to get along with that guy.
Don't take it personally. It's not you. It's him. Reese bleeds Brotherhood. It's all he cares about. It's his family. It's his whole life. If anything else comes into the picture and gets in the way, he shoves it aside.
Is there something between the two of you?
When I first joined up, Reese is the one who sponsored me. He took me under his wing, showed me the ropes. I thought there was a little more between us, so I asked him if he cared about me that way. He told me the Brotherhood of Steel was all that he cared about, and there was no room for anything else in his life. We never spoke about it again. Look, I need to get back to things. If you're worried about Reese, just keep doing what you're doing. He'll come around soon enough. So, are you ready to take on your first assignment?
Yes, don't send me to Far Harbor.
Ready.
Great. Let me explain what I need you to do. One of the Brotherhood's most important I have a list here.
Uh-huh.
Good luck.
Okay, where is it? You mother...
Excuse me.
All right, out with it. What's your game?
Give me a break. I can't win with you.
Win? This isn't a contest. I'm just trying to understand what you're doing here. You're not the military type. You're a loner. So I can't figure out why you're sticking around. You got what you wanted, so why don't you hit the road?
The Brotherhood might be the best chance I'll ever have to find my son.
Well, as far as reasons go, that's a pretty good one. Look, I'm gonna cut you some slack because Dance trusts you. But if you step out of line and put any of my brothers or sisters in danger, I'll make sure you regret it. So, ready for your assignment, hero?
Ready.
Then listen up. Like it or not, I'm talking this all don't.
Hi.
Get moved.
11 a.m. here at Radio Freedom, voice of the
It's
Minutemen.
both!
That
At
location
Far
is not clear
Harbor!
itself.
Out there, everyone.
Dance?
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Of course
Yes.
I am. I've never seen anything so impressive.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
After rolling that thing in, you've certainly started a war.
Commonwealth's never going to be the same, that's for sure.
If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. Besides, why should we hold back when we have something like that at our disposal? That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
He told her, I'm gonna sit here and drink it. I'm gonna hold on to it so we can go to the house. And so she said,
Sweet.
Quit, Junior! Quit! It's not to throw! It's to drink!
But, can you do a...
Apparently it is now. Alright, to the Prydwen!
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals. Commonwealth looks different from here. It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battle changes from the air. We're gonna need that engine to take on the enemy. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactics will know how to make the difference. Now all we have to do is fight. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. Everyone down there believes in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. On final approach to the airport, the Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Pridlin and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Welcome aboard, Elder Max.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our beneath the Commonwealth. There is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute's scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
Don't despair, brother.
Elder Maxon.
We're here to
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
A knight? What is this, the Dark Ages?
Judging from the state of the world, it wouldn't be a stretch to say we're living in that era again. In any event, Once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
System Delta's at 100%.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Congratulations on the promotion, Knight. So how did it look out there?
Paladin Dance.
There you are. Brother. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Do you need to come with me now?
It might help if I tagged along with you. On the other hand, you might want to make your first impression without a paladin standing over your shoulder. It's up to you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a Mirelurk. Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Proctor Ingram.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
Not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
While you're at it, my car is making this weird grinding noise when I back it out of the driveway.
You're gonna have to take a number. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
I understand.
Good. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
The human-looking synths are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the Stowage Depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
So if I'm out of caps, I guess I'll just defeat the enemy with my bare hands.
There's plenty of spare ammo and equipment all over the ship. You can help yourself to anything you can find. Everything in here is a bit more specialized and unique. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
Caps on the side, huh? Doesn't sound like official military business to me.
Well, it is, and it isn't. It's complicated. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have me do 100 push-ups.
Knight. Your concerns are well described. Give Proctor Ingram my thanks for letting me borrow you. Feel free to have a look at the specimens, but please don't touch anything. I refuse to be held responsible if you're injured.
Quite a collection you've got here.
Well, thank you. Most people don't appreciate the important work that I'm trying to do here. I'm on the cusp of discovering how these creatures' bodies have adapted to the radiation that's infiltrated their habitats. If I can crack the code, I can equip our troops with a protective compound far superior to Rad-X.
What do you mean, crack the code?
The genetic code. The DNA sequences that are in every living thing. You see, the ionizing radiation left behind by the Great War kills because it damages most living things on a cellular level. However, after several generations, these creatures' bodies have adapted by altering their genetic makeup to prevent cellular disruption. I believe I've discovered how I can replicate that genetic restructuring rapidly. Instead of decades, I can do it in moments. For a short period of time, anyway.
I'm sold. If you're looking for someone to help, you can sign me up.
I appreciate the offer, but unfortunately, I've hit a stumbling block. The specimens I've already captured can only produce so much blood and genetic material. If I try and harvest too much, they'll die. What I need are more samples of blood from the creatures roaming the Commonwealth.
Didn't plan on getting killed for science anytime soon.
You don't have to do anything out of the ordinary. I've modified your Pip-Boy to scan the corpse of any freshly killed creature that has the proper type of blood in its body. All you have to do is pick up any viable sample and bring it back to me. Hey, I really appreciate you doing this for me. It's nice to know I'm not the only person in the Brotherhood with an open mind.
The Institute giving machines.
Never forget, you are the eyes and the ears of the Brotherhood.
Dr. Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
When I get off duty, that's all. Every stake is mine.
You know those synths with the plastic faces? Ugh, they creep me the heck out.
Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
All right. Everything looks nominal.
What, not even a thank you?
I hardly need to... Oh my. It appears I've mistaken you for someone else. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves, I'm ready.
No. this isn't that sort of examination. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
My father said I used to sit way too close to the television.
The television? Wait a second. Let me check my notes here. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absolutely distasteful. Since you haven't spent too much time in the Wasteland, I'll assume your answer is no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Nope. Nope.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
What can I get for you today?
I'm looking for some firepower.
Be my guest.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face.
Look alive.
Where do you want me?
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Yeah?
We should go our separate ways.
I'm not going to lie to you. I think this is come back alive, soldier.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? accent might have been a little passionate. Not even sure.
It's 9 p.m. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there. This is Radio Free. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there. You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Carry food with you. Is to stay alive.
Never been in a plane before. Highest I've ever gotten is taking a hit at Psycho.
This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 7 a.m. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
kill for a drink. Come to think of it,
If it looks dead, one more in its head for good measure. Why take the chance?
babysitting field scribe. Prestigious.
Beats guard duty. Why? What'd you get?
Vanguard. Those whirly-birds are pretty damn impressive. Wish we had one of those.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing important. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
It's quiet. Too. Always wanted to say that.
Carry food with you or you'll never use.
Anytime you want me to carry some of that valuable... There you are. Almost such a...
Uh-huh. Time to hit the road.
About time.
Hey.
Time to split up the loot?
Hey.
Need something? Keep leading and I'll follow you. That was the deal, right? It's not the flying that would make me nervous. It's the crashing part.
Unless you like getting shot, never turn it down.
I'm too busy to speak right now.
Elder Maxim, I have a set of plans to build a signal interceptor to get me inside the Institute.
An intriguing proposal that I'll have to seriously consider. However, before I allow any of my soldiers to breach the Institute, careful preparations need to be made. In the meantime, I need you to follow my orders and remain patient.
I understand, Elder.
I know you're disappointed, but I need you to view this from my perspective. I'm not willing to risk the lives of my soldiers based solely on a set of crudely drawn plans. Give us time to validate the information you've discovered. Then when the time is right, I promise you, I'll do everything in my power to construct that device. You're dismissed, Knight.
Sir.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Get to it, then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
Wiping out anything that moves is one of my specialties.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed, and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Travel in style.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release. Target acquired. I'll try to keep him in your sight. Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down, and then hightail it back to the Pridwin for repairs.
Needed that. Thanks. Want to chat for a bit?
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Hey.
What's up? Oh, you shouldn't have.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Root through this mess. Go right ahead.
What? Who's there? I hear something. Someone there? Oh. What's that? Gang!
Now he's just starting to have fun.
All quiet. Stay safe out there, people.
Fine, human! You'll die well! Oh!
Break every bone in your body.
Do things around here.
Heads up.
Yeah, sure. I'll trade with you.
Little baby scared?
My arm!
safe out there.
Yes.
This looks promising.
Heads up.
Commonwealth Savings Bank of McCready, open for business.
Broadcasting across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates. We like it. Stay safe out there, people.
What's that? Someone there? What? Yes.
Safety off. I think we have company.
Human. I got it. Wounded. You're here. Stop hiding.
Yo, psst.
The hell are they?
Come on.
Yep, you got it.
Get him.
All right.
Got it.
Nothing to report. Stay safe, people. Of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Hey, how's it
Look
going?
alive.
Yeah, what is it?
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
Hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Enough preaching already. I get it.
I suppose you're right. And judging from the corpses around here, you don't appear to need much in the way of motivation. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Look alive.
What do you want? Well?
Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Hey.
Well? Easy. Oh, we've got to see what's inside this place. Sure, no sweat.
Nothing to report. Stay safe.
Out
Excuse
here,
me.
you gotta take things one day at a time. Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
Enough work. It never changes.
I've never been the hammer and nails sort of guy.
Anything useful? You should head back to the Brotherhood. I'll take care of the shell.
Voice up, up with it, man. At the moment. Stay tuned for updates. It's getting dark out here. And they're off. Stay safe. All's quiet. Across the common.
strong, soldier.
Honor fighting.
Our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be what you need.
Where can I get more signal grenades?
I'd use the supply I gave you sparingly. These devices are far more complex than a standard smoke grenade. Should you need more, you should acquire them from Proctor Tegan.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed. The only logical explanation is that they've gone underground. That's where we need your help.
I have a way to infiltrate the Institute using a device called a signal interceptor.
So it appears we share a common goal. I'm pleased that you've chosen to build the device with the Brotherhood. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
I think they're the ones who kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
Charging into a situation, guns blazing.
Don't despair, brother. We're here.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? All right, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. The team can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
That all sounds impressive, but can you build it?
If I can keep that flying pile of junk in the air, I can work miracles. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
I'm glad you can make sense of those plans.
I haven't made sense of all of it yet, but I will by the time you get the first part built. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
You're making that look easy.
Nothing to report right now, Knight. Vertibird should give us near superiority rating.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
Oh, the Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of nuke.
Let me see what you have.
Sure, I've got something that'll put us.
Broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing.
Hey.
Yep.
Stay safe, people.
What is it?
If we want to win the people's hearts and minds, we have to spread the word, Brotherhood, across the Commonwealth.
It sounds like we owe you our gratitude for wiping out those monsters.
I found some technical documents for you.
These look rather promising. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, check every...
Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, Knight. You have...
I've got time to assist on a patrol.
Good. Meet the scribe. You will escort and protect...
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Hold up, Knight. Let me make one thing clear. As a member of the Brotherhood, you serve under my command. If you want my respect, you will have to earn it. When I give you a mission, I expect results. Is that clear?
Perfectly.
Good. I want you to take charge of a recovery operation. The Brotherhood has been monitoring the Commonwealth for some time now, ever since we learned of the synth threat. We've dispatched a number of reconnaissance teams. Paladin Dance's squad was far from the first.
The previous team was dispatched 3 years ago. They never reported back. Officially, they're missing. Presumed dead.
They knew the risks.
They did. But we honor those who give their lives in the line of duty. Your orders are to search for the missing recon team and recover their effects. Report to me with your results. Is that understood?
Understood.
Their insertion point was in the hills near Malden. Survey the area and establish a search pattern. Monitor your radio for distress signals. All recon teams are issued distress pulsars that put out a short-range homing beacon. Acquire a signal, and you should be able to trace it back to its source. That's all, Knight. Dismissed.
This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. It's just past 10 p.m. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people. You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
Heard you gave those muties at Fort Strong something to think about.
quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people. Glad to have you aboard. Weapons hot and ready to bring the pain, sir.
Come on, just leave it.
tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Hey.
Let's see what you got.
Shoot people, mister? My dad was outside to shoot people.
Hey, Doc.
You have marvelous bone structure. Stop by the mega surgery sometime.
Hi.
Heads up.
What do you want?
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there.
Let's do this! Pretty sure we're not alone. What just happened?